What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, and today bring you another Vainglory video. In today's video, I want to be going over the update changes for 1.9 and pretty much giving my thoughts on them, the hero changes, what you can expect to see and everything like that. Because if you've been missing my Mob Crush streams, I was probably talking about it on that. But I wanted to make a video for you guys on it, just so you know what to expect for this update and you can see it live. So basically, what I want to start out with is the skins, what skins will be coming in this update. So we have these limited edition skins. Unfortunately, I do not have them in game for you, but we got Pumpkin Spice Petal. It is a hefty price of like 1800 ice, but they are only for a limited time. You can see like 30 days remaining in the beta, this beta app version right now. That's what I'm making this video from. It's like a private server where only like a select few people have access to, so this will pretty much be what it's like during the update. But I don't know. Thank you for Super Evil for letting me in this beta too, by the way. Appreciate it a lot. But then we also have Bay Witch Celeste. Pretty good. Looks pretty sweet. In game though, it's awesome because like I've actually had to play that at the TwitchCon and at their booth, and like when you sprint, she gets on like the broom handle and it's like she's flying. Her like heliogenis stars are like I don't know how to say, like the witch pots where they throw all their like stuff in there, you know what I'm saying. And then her stun is like a kind of like a, I don't know how to describe it. It looks so sweet, but her stun has like a good cool particle effect. It's like a spell kind of, and then her ultimate's like green, so definitely cool particle effects for her. Didn't really see Pumpkin Spice Petal. I know the tombstones are her seeds, and then like they come to life when she spawns the minions and everything like that. So, but then Shirokage Taka 2. Death Metal Cruel 2. I know some people were waiting for that one because he's been announced for a while. And then there is, I think, Tier 3 Adagio, but he's not yet in this, or not Adagio, Tier 3 Saw, but he's not yet in the beta. Next we're going to go over the hero changes. First, I want to start off with Petal though, and then I also want to show you the map too, but I've already done gameplays with Finn. If you have not seen them, or you're curious to see actual Finn gameplay, just go check out my last two videos. Got some stuff up about him. Adagio, really no changes. Arden, no changes. Catherine, her like bubble shield or her storm guard, the more crystal you do, I think you got like a buff of like 25% more crystal. So if you actually get some crystal items with her, it'll be pretty scary. Celeste, her wave clear for her heliogenesis is down, so she cannot kill minions as fast with that. I don't know if the overall damage for it is down when you're like fighting enemy heroes or not, but that's one change about Celeste there. Fortress, no really big changes. Glaive though, Glaive got some changes. If you guys watch me play, usually I don't like overdrive the afterburn when I go weapon power and play Glaive. That is because like the cleave takes a lot of energy, and they actually reduce the cost of energy that the twisted stroke. Sorry, so they reduced the energy of the twisted stroke. So I may overdrive the afterburn and the ult again, but the reason why I never like overdrove the afterburn was because I never had enough energy to get the use of the cooldown. But maybe since the cleave does less energy when you use it, I'll have more energy and I'll decide then. But another thing is the ultimate damage is down because there's just too much AoE, they said, and I'm kind of bummed because Glaive was like my favorite jungler, but he was really strong, so that's alright. And then we also did answer another question that was in my stream. Like Finn cannot get stunned, and we were curious to see if Glaive's like knockback worked. I know he wouldn't get stunned, but if it would still push him, and it does not. So Glaive's afterburn does not push this dude. Finn is just, he looks strong on paper, but he is pretty slow. I'd like to see when he's actually out there what he can do, because he's got a lot of potential. Jewel, I don't think they really changed anything on Jewel, to be honest. Kashka, I don't think they changed anything. Cruel, no changes. Petal, I cannot really explain to you, I just have to show you. Ringo, a lot of you Ringo players are gonna love the twirling silver now. Across the board, you can see duration is 6 seconds. Completely 6 seconds. Because it used to scale like 4 to 7 or something, and a lot of people did not like that. So now it's just 6 seconds across the board. Before last update, it was like at 7 across the board. So you lost a second, but it's still good. Rona, her foe splitter just does less damage, so that's good. Not as strong. because she was hitting hard with that foe splitter, man. Saw, I don't think they changed. Of course, these are just off the top of my head and from what I remember from them telling us. So if they like added something to like the patch notes, or this isn't the final update either, I just wanted to state that because I may have missed something. Let me know in the comments if I did too, because I know they talked about it on streams and stuff, but just want to make that clear. I may miss something. I'm just going off the top of my head. But Scarf, I don't think they did. Sky, they did change her forward barrage. You can like use right after, like say you use your forward barrage, and then it's on cooldown, and then you use your series strike. You can use your forward barrage right again after that. So that's a little bit of a buff to her, but they kind of nerfed her series strike. Before, like if you series strike, usually all of her missiles would normally hit the target or hit the enemy hero that you go after. Now you have to like lead it. Like one will hit like behind it, two will hit like where he is, and then one will hit in front of it, like the missiles that go. So it's hard to land like every single one of them if they're moving, or something like that. I forget. I didn't really test this out, but I know they changed the series strike. And a lot of people were saying it's not as good as it was, but the forward barrage is a nice addition. So yeah, other than that, Taka, they changed his box for his duration to be 4 seconds across the board and only 4 seconds. He does get a little bit more heal inside of that box though, so when you level it up you get a lot more heal. And it scales, does it scale? Yeah, it does. It does scale crystals, see that 25%. I don't really think they changed much to his Kaitan. They fixed some bug where it wasn't, maybe like he was critting too often or something. I don't know. There's some bug with him that they fixed with the crit strikes. Or was it like he only gets 1 stack of crit strike on this ability? I don't know. They changed something with his stacks where he gets his little crit strikes. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, because you're not a Taka player, like when you auto attack you get a stack, or when you use an ability you get a stack. So for his like crit chance or whatever, and they fixed something with it. His ultimate, I don't think they changed it except for like he doesn't get 2 stacks of crits when he uses it, or 3 or whatever it was. So, and then Taka cannot box home anymore, or when he's in his box he cannot recall home. So that's another thing there. Vox has some changes, man. Whoops, I didn't even know I was like in anything. Okay. Well, Vox has some Vox has some changes, like the fact that, where is he? I lost my swagger. Yeah. Okay, so Vox, his ultimate has changed, and like his sonic zoom, if you overdrive it, you get a overdrive it. Vox basic attacks gain an additional 20% weapon ratio for 2 seconds after this ability is activated. So, say you use your sonic zoom. Whether it hits the target or not, just as soon as you activate Sonic Zoom, you'll get 20% more weapon power after you overdrive it. So that's nice for weapon power players. His pulse didn't really change much. His ultimate changed a lot. Before, you would see like the line that comes out for the wait for it, and then it would deal all the damage. But now it's like the line comes out, it does a little bit of damage, and then that's when the silence happens now, because the silence used to happen after. So it'll ult, that white line will come out, it'll deal a little bit of damage, and then the silence will occur, and then like his the wave of energy or whatever you want to call it, sound waves will come out and deal some damage. So it's like more spread out damage because it's not all in one burst. They said it's a little bit harder to block the silence, but the silence is also down to 0.7 seconds as opposed to, I think it was like 1.2 or 1.5 or something like that. So the silence is down, which is good because that was really strong. And then you can also, when you have resonance on you, before were not able to block the resonance bounces with like a reflex block or anything. And now, even if you're tarked with resonance, and you can block like the resonance bounces between heroes if you reflex block it, or you're, say someone has a crucible on your team, so that's good as well. So it's just not as much, because like say this is how I would do his ultimate. I would pulse, ult, or sometimes I would just wait for it, and then pulse, and then sonic zoom. Like, if you get a clutch reflex block in there, or like crucible in there, a lot of his damage was between those pulses bouncing. And if you block all that damage, it's going to help your team out a lot. So they fixed that aspect of it. So a little bit of a nerf for Vox. But now, guys, I want to show you Petal. Pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover. And I don't know, there's nothing really like bad or that I like don't like about the changes, because Taka was there's item changes too. I'll get to those later, but Taka was really annoying, and because of some changes in items or consumables, he's gonna be a lot weaker, I think, too. Vox, he's strong. I think weapon power is gonna be strong now too, with that extra if you overdrive this sonic zoom. So Sky, I still think she's a little bit better with that forward barrage. So yeah. Rona was way too strong with that foe splitter, so I'm glad they kind of did something about that. Ringo was like non-existent, so I'm glad they brought it back up to 6. His twirling silver, so that was a good move by them. Petal, I don't know if she'll still be like, she'll be played a lot more, I think, but I don't know yet. Cruel, they didn't really need to do anything, neither of these guys. Glaive, I could see the AoE damage was pretty strong with them. Celeste, yeah, her wave clear was pretty strong, and then other than that, everything else is good. Catherine, I don't really mind the added storm guard. She's just gonna be like, if a jewel ult hits her, she could probably kill you with just that. But Finn, is the unknown. But all right, what am I waiting for? Okay, now we're gonna get into the match. Where is the Petal? Here we go. So, if you agree or disagree with me with the hero changes, I think they're striving to just like make it a balanced game. So we'll see how it goes, because they're actually pretty close right now, I think. Unless for some reason with that added like weapon power with Vox just makes like the weapon power broken or something, but I doubt it will. Or even Petal. Petal could be a major broke, but I don't think so. Sorry, I'm just getting all the gold and everything. Gonna sell these, and then I'll show you the map too. The map looks pretty sweet. Get the clockwork. Oh, I can't afford anything, so there we go. Upgrade the ult, the seeds. So the normal Petal, you guys remember, you had to place a seed, and then her second ability would like spawn the minions, but not anymore. But hold on, I want to show you the map too. So we also have a Halloween map, and it's really cool because I think they'll do like a Christmas map and everything. If they're gonna follow up with the seasons, seasonal maps will be cool. See all the pumpkins, the different colors. It's a little bit darker, the more vibrant colors, even though it is darker. There's nothing changed on the Kraken or the minion miners. That would be cool though, but alright, so for Petal, her A ability, say you place a seed, now you cannot spawn it. It spawns on its own. So there you go, like 2 seconds, it'll spawn on its own. And you can notice on the left here how it says I have 5, and it'll go back up to 6. You can only have 6 seeds placed. And then once you get far away from these seeds, they will start to disappear. So there's no longer like leaving a seed across the map. It'll just start disappearing once you get far enough away from it. And now you may be wondering what her second ability does, because I'm not on a seed, I can't do anything. So her second ability is if you run over a seed, here, I'll place one, you get like a little bit of a jump. And it propels you forward in the direction that you were facing. So there we go. That could be good for an escape because you can like be running away from someone, place a seed, instantly jump and get over a wall. Or get over walls. Here we go. Well, I'm misclicking hardcore here. Hold on. This is hard. Well, you can jump over some walls. I haven't tested it all out. So we're gonna go over here. I know you can jump over this one. So there you go. Good for an escape. Her ultimate, pretty much the same. There were talks about adding it where you could like, her ultimate where you could click, like it'll have a circle around it, and then like you tap where you want your minions to go and blow up. But that is not the case at the moment. But yeah, it's got more mobility with that little jump there, because she literally had no mobility. I don't like though, Rumley Superset was talking about this, where like, you have to wait for your seeds to spawn, and your minions die pretty quickly. So like, if you're in a fight, you're usually waiting for your seeds, like you're placing your seeds and then you have to wait for them to spawn, so it's kind of annoying. But she has some mobility now. Her seeds are also another thing, like you can place them tactically, like if you know you're gonna fight, because if an enemy hero runs into these seeds, it like pushes them back a little bit and deals a little bit of damage. So her seeds actually do something now. Her minions no longer give like 10 gold too, they give like 2. And I think her seeds give like 2 gold too, so like it's harder to get fed just off her minions if you're like laning and stuff. So those are the Petal changes. Let me know what you think on that. I like the little jump ability. That's a good It's a good step, and her seeds actually do something that's pretty cool too. But let me know your thoughts on the Petal, Vox, and all the other changes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and yeah, I was just kind of rambling, giving my thoughts on the update and everything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure if you did, and don't forget to subscribe for more Vainglory videos if you're not ready. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.